Make meatball. Sandwich.
Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home. With the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and talk about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Kentucky Wildcats. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Perfect. I was thinking I could agree with the time.
Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rebels offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they'll try to...
Anything about becoming a church. I have not been the first circumstances in the show, but oh my God! I remember a couple months ago, 11 hours and I had like 7 margaritas. And I said, Jewish wedding, rituals, my master, but no big deal, just tell him I was in this communication. You know, like that time you forgot to pick my police. No. I just.
We only got this one sandwich here.
HarperCollins presents Scene for Day by the Falls, a memoir written by Jack Gordon, on the narrator, Gary St. Michel.
Hey, you got 5 minutes. I wanted to get you because I don't need to super British. I'm ready to talk the whole thing. Stop with some of the English stuff. No, narrator said your name right. That makes you feel that. So get to it. Anyway, a big part of the book is asserting yourself. I know you island investors are where you are. Those island investors fail as human beings. My point is, you work your way up, and that's what I'm trying to do. When I was a vendor, I noticed certain things. One thing is, I have controls, I'm not stairs. Another thing, but dance routines, I think that's missing layers. The most important franchise for me, I have controls to match my standard, right? Check this out. I forgot like the same protocol, you recycle, goals from the feet onto the forehead.
Next time, huh?
If you want to work your way up, you should just focus on things.
Get your ass up like I did it.
Hello? Yes, we got 2 tickets to your favorite show live. Yeah. Wait, how? I thought it was sold out. Yeah, I did, but I wasn't drinking. Oh my God. I'm freaking out, but you're going to see Peter Sagal in real life? When is it again? Tomorrow night.
I'll leave the ingredients out for you. Huh?
Yeah.
I'll leave the ingredients out for you. You ain't hungry. Oh, it's funny how you ain't hungry when you gotta make it.
Implications. It's really important stuff. Well, shoot, that sucks. Yeah.
So,
I gotta go. All right. Yeah.
you know, my grandma say you didn't eat because you see something. Nah.
Hey, you got me? Yeah.
And you eat because you see something. and your son dog gonna eat cause of death. Yeah, he eat till his death.
When you mention like that, you don't use to say business. No such thing. No, only not yet. Are you familiar with the authority of red pen?
And probably be a little late to your gate party tomorrow night. I gotta drop my girls off at my ex's first.
Of course. Hey, can I ask you a strange question? When did you know you wanted to be a business?
Well, I got to a point in my life where the only things I cared about were money, sex, fame.
Are those people with your back?
The first time I walked inside the hall, I knew Sinner, Resolute, touch the word rap.
I don't know if that's.
That's the thing. But it took my family a long time. But they saw it made me happier. We pushed.
Yeah. That's what they want.
And
Most famous person in the world. Right? What do we give it? She could come from opening of a CPQ. She got to go right now. We're there for the wrong thing. It's our program. Reach out to me. Hey, do me a favor. Tell them this is a great presentation. Holy goodness. Hey.
Welcome to LA. Oh, it is so good to see you guys.
Smells amazing here.
Well, and you Chinese food. Don't eat them for garbage. How's the
No mustard.
To make sure our bags were loaded. But still, they check our bags because no more overcooks.
Jam was fixed. Lots of it.
Let me tell you that. What is one is this? Sorry, green wildfire. Nah, that's the cap junkie.
How's
That
it
ain't that
going?
wildfire.
You guys are incredible. I
Huh?
love how the moves
The
and
cap junkie.
spins.
This is a post rehearsal.
This will be quick. Great news. We got Red Panda for tomorrow's halftime show. I know, cool, right? So yeah, y'all are off the hook for tomorrow.
Hold up. Where's the red panda?
Oh, she was amazing. Yeah, not that you guys aren't. You guys are all smoking. Smoking and silent. All smoking.
If you're cutting us, who grew this?
Next word is you. He's my brother.
Those little bro.
Technically, it was my idea.
It's your idea. Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta go. Good job. Bye.
Surprised you grabbed some barbecue flavor chip as a second bag. I said, I'm surprised you grabbed barbecue as a second bag.
Hey, there she is.
Yeah, you know me, I'm vinegar, salt and vinegar, dill pickle, or regular. But I will eat the barbecue. It's okay if you like Barbecue low key on the inside. It's all right. Move, bro. Stay out there. Barbecue ain't too bad.
Do no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When the receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Running back searching for a hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You got to have that defense
Goddamn, son.
in running situations. Your base defense, when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Looking for a man. It's Graves. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open, and that cat can roll. You're not talking about a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that, put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the runway.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit.
Oh, shit.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful back.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Graves. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Now adjusting.
Hey, fool, you didn't tell me you cut your hair.
He gets the job done.
I seen the photos. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just
Make you do that shit.
Makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's
Barber kept taking your tempo up too high on them dreads.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Not been specially connected.
From the running back, looking for room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can
now what had it went all the way down to the low even up. What you gonna do with it? You gonna keep rocking the little mini fro, or you gonna end up saying fuck that? Oh, I had to get my dread put back in. You ain't gonna grow them back regular.
Plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yes, sir.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride.
Ain't no putting them back in, man.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right?
You gonna goddamn come back red side. You start that bit over from scratch. You cut it, you start a new journey. Don't put the old energy back in your head. You get that new energy started. And you're gonna do that. You might as well come on down here to Florida and come on get these wet, man.
From inside the 10-yard line, they'll bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Let's go.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Let's go.
linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
I'm trying to make sure I taste what I taste it.
They've switched.
Yep. Hold on. I was about to go Jackie Chan off in that bit. Like, I know goddamn well my little pickle motherfuckers better be off in that bit. Move, Bronx. Stay your ass out.
And we're ready to get things started here in the second. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Leaves it with the back.
Oh my God.
Finds a crease at the 20.
Oh my God.
And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. We take that handoff to the right, and you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line.
Come on, boy, you got to go and peek that.
On that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps. And man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. He's looking to throw. He finds his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback. Just get the ball out of your hands.
What's a good little auto?
A lot of times he'll chance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive.
Let's go.
Fires and picks.
Let's go.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last
Oh my
one.
God.
We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Graves. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm
Good
not
start,
sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Coming after it. The sweet feet buy a little time.
You're supposed to let it go.
Have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute
God damn.
He showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And
Here we go, defense.
This is some physical cast defense. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled in the first half of SEC play, and now the task is to try to turn it around.
Well, and a lot of times it requires shifting your goals, and this is not how you want it to start, but how can you
There we go, defense.
and take advantage of every opportunity we get, Jesse? So it hasn't been ideal, but there's still some talent, and you can still salvage some wins on the schedule.
Yeah, it's all about finishing the season strong, right? I think this team believes that in this last week, they were able to sort of reset their focus on doing exactly that. They believe they have the horses in the locker room to win games like this. This could be the momentum shift they need.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Leaves it with the running back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down.
Let's go.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Going with the ground game left.
Oh, come
Slammed to
on.
the ground, but not before he gets the first
You
down.
gotta have high
I don't
knees.
care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dropped behind.
Gotta
the line
have
of
high
scrimmage.
knees.
That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's Graves. Pressure coming. No.
Oh, my God.
Falling down. He goes at the 39. The Rebels want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. A shot for the end zone.
Oh, hell, threw it like a
Swatted
motherfucker.
down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Man, that kicker came inches away from hitting a PB. That thing almost cleared the crossbar. Wow.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you've got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
He's right on target. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on first down. Gets open down the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get free before the break.
Let's go.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. The official says no good, and it is still a 4-point deficit.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 50-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys.
That's all right.
Atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Lexington. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll off one deep down the left side.
There we go.
That pass picked off.
There we go, Sheila.
And he returns
there we go.
Reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46.
3rd in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. The offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down. Makes the big mistake.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced the tackle for a loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Graves. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
And it's picked off.
Man.
This offense
Come on.
plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it inside the 30. Off he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores
I've
have
seen
been
around
at a
that.
premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back right in behind them and pick up the sack.
And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Graves. They're trying to get to it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
They'll try to power their way ahead. The Rebels get enough for the first down.
Well, the offense
I did not do the double team like I said.
Dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. So after the first down run, here's second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Graves. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
In zone coverage, everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
A first down run on the doorstep. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. They're going to give him another chance on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Let's go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
On second down, looking again to throw. Fires to the tight
Oh, wow.
On the move is the 30. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he fired it to the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down.
Let's go. Good job, defense.
It's McDonald.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Wants to throw. It's Graves. They're bringing heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Rebels will move the sticks.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh, great catch. I see you, big dog.
His defense giving up ground as he's
I see you.
Down at the 26. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine.
Let's take some of this time.
But the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
Since we down here.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock.
Oh, yeah, we definitely take some of this.
A run for the quarterback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He has to throw for it. Fires to the wide.
Oh, bitch.
An interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got room on the return. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Wow.
A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Wow.
And with that extra point, they're up by 3, meaning a field goal just ties it. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown.
Went from about to ice the game to now we got to get in field goal position to tie.
That's not exactly safe
Oh
for
my.
the studio guys in case anything
Hell of a
changes
pick
in this
six.
one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He's looking to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll go back to the air on second down. Here's a throw. And he's picked off again.
He overshot him.
His third interception. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that. As he stopped at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Graves. He's going up top here late in the game. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He wants a big play here late.
Let's go!
He pulls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Let's go!
Right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball.
That bitch looked like it was out of there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. You just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Man, that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable.
Let's go.
Great job getting out of bounds.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab well past the stick.
Fuck.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McDonald. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. He's looking for a man on second down. Makes his connection. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where
Get the fuck out of here.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel roughing the passer. So close, but just a tad late. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. It's good. They have grabbed the lead in the way.
That's so lame.
And they are so close to victory. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
I thought I was intentionally grounded in that first.
And they played.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to pass, it's Graves. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 minutes remaining on the clock.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game
right there.
Deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Roughing the fucking pass.
They ain't even in preview.
He's going to pass on second down. He's taking a deep shot.
Oh, he dropped it.
Pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do
Man.
it. Well, after back-to-back losses, this
That's
team
crazy.
is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes
that pick
on
six
both
is
sides
crazy.
of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays.
As a motherfucker.
87 yards, so you can anywhere. The defense is on
this is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.
Very annoying defensively.
Yeah.
It's crazy you beat Oklahoma but lost to Kentucky.
And especially in the fashion that I just lost to him.
Roughing the pass and the throwaway.
Fourth down. And we got Florida. It's 9:30.